Okay, so we'll start into Tadasana as always for our Hatha practice. Bringing yourself up onto your feet. Now you can see how it feels to bring the big toes together, but if that feels a little bit uncomfortable, if you feel like the knees are looking back, just make a little bit of space between the feet so the feet can perhaps be hip distance. Allow the knees to slightly soften, but keep active through your thighs and lift up through your lower belly here, engaging the core. Soften the ribs, careful that the ribs aren't pushing out, so let the ribs soften. The arms come by the side with the palms facing towards the front. Lengthen through the crown of the head. If the shoulders feel like they're coming up around the ears or they're rounding forwards, just give your shoulders some little rolls up and back here. And see how it feels to roll the shoulders forwards. Allow the arms to come back down the side and warm up the neck. Just take little nods, yes. And shake the head, no. Bring the head back through center, bring the chin down towards your chest and take little half circles now. So drawing the chin over to each shoulder. And if that feels okay for your neck, you can take full circles now in one direction. And then circling in the other direction. Get rid of clicks and creaks in the neck. Arriving back with your head back through center into your Tadasana. Now becoming aware of your breath, ladies. Let's get rid of any stale breath from last night's sleep, any fatigue. Taking some exhale breaths through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, big sigh. Inhale, exhale. Biggest, deepest breath you've taken so far this morning. Inhale, exhale. Breathing all the air out. And as part of your practice, start to activate your Ujjayi breath now, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose, keeping your mouth closed now. Oceanic breathing, creating a sound like a wave. Gentle constriction through the back of your throat. Sending the breath from the abdomen all the way up, and then sending the breath all the way back down to the lower belly. Working on your breath. Bring your hands to your heart center now. And Anjali Mudra, bowing down towards your heart. Setting an intention for your practice, or dedicating this practice to someone that you love. Namaste, ladies. Bring the head back through, center, gently peeling open the eyes if they were closed. On your inhale, bend through the knees and then send your arms up and steeple position your index fingers together. Glue your head in between your biceps, relax your shoulders, soften through your ribs. Inhale, lift and lengthen. As you exhale, come up and over towards the left side. Keep your head glued in between your biceps. Keep your chin lifted. Track the heels of the hands together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down deeper. Soften through those knees. Hips are facing forwards. Now one more breath. Exhale, come over. Come back through center. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, come up and over to the other side. So taking it quite easy in your first set. Keep that chin lifted. Inhale. Exhale, coming over a little bit more, softening through the knees. One more breath on this side. Exhale, come over. Nice, Abby. Come back through center. Now bring your arms down by your side. Bring your palms to press into your lower back. Feet are hip distance here. Draw the elbows back closer together. Bend through your knees. On your inhale, lift your chest up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, keep the bend in the knees, perhaps lift the toes and press your palms into your lower back as you push your knees, your thighs and your hips forwards. If it's okay for the neck, let the head fall back completely, otherwise keep some space between the neck and the back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push everything forward. Draw those elbows back closer together. Keep a bend in the knees here. One more breath. Exhale, push. Slowly straighten through the spine. Head comes up. Start to bend through the knees as you send your fingertips down towards the floor. Forward fold. Now, press the fingertips into the earth. Walk your legs out and shake your head out. Your lower back might feel a little bit tight there. Then bend the knees so that the stomach and the chest is glued to the thighs. And now grab for opposite elbows around the back of your knees. Or grab for the back of your heels. Or cup your fingers underneath your heels. Now soften the toes, relax them. Bring the forearms back behind the shins of the heels, if you have the grip of the heels. Shake your head out, relax it. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, pull, send your hips up towards the ceiling, but keep your stomach glued to your thighs. Don't lose that connection. Inhale. Exhale, pull, send the crown of the head down towards your toes. One more breath. Exhale, pull, straighten through those hamstrings a little bit more. Release. Start to stack up into your Tadasana, each vertebrae on top of the other. Shoulders roll back, head comes up last. Let's do a second set. Bring the hands to your heart center. Take an inhale here. Exhale through your nose. How's the breath? On your inhale, send your arms up. Steeple position your index fingers together. Glue your head in between your biceps. Relax the toes. Engage the core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come up and over towards the left side. Second set. Draw those shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Careful you're not leaning back here or leaning forwards. Imagine you're stuck between two panes of glass. One more breath. Exhale, come down. Good. Come back through center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come up and over towards the other side. Keep your head glued in between your biceps. Keep the arms as straight as you can. Chin is lifted. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Good, Yvonne. Now one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come over. Nice, Linda. Slowly come back through center. Now, if your lower back felt okay, you can keep your arms above your head here. Otherwise, if the lower back felt a little bit tight, bring the palms to press on the lower back. So listen to your body, ladies. Wherever you are, bend through the knees, lift the toes, lift the chest on the inhale. As you exhale, either press the palms into your lower back or draw a line over the ceiling, pushing everything forwards. Inhale. Exhale, push the knees, the thighs, the hips forwards. One more breath. Exhale. Slowly come forwards. Breathe through the knees. Send those fingertips down. Take your time. Listen to your body. Walk your legs out. Shake your head out. How is the lower back feeling? Good. Another grab for opposite elbows or the back of the heels or cup under with the fingers. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pull, send your hips up towards the ceiling and the crown of the head down towards the toes. Inhale. Exhale, pull. One more. Exhale. Release. Stack up into your Tadasana. Roll the shoulders back, head comes up last. Feel free to take some water here, ladies. Taking water whenever you need. And then we will set ourselves up for chair pose. We're going to make sure the feet are hip distance, and you can measure this by bringing your big toe to your opposite heel. Make sure all 10 toes face forward and lift up all 10 toes off your mat. On your inhale, send your arms out. Now make sure your fingertips are coming out of your shoulders. They're no higher and they're no lower. Okay? Draw the shoulder blades back. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, bend to the knees and sit down in your chair. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come down a little bit deeper. Now make sure the knees stay stacking on top of the ankles and all 10 toes stay lifted. Don't let knees buckle in or out here. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come down as far as you can. Good. Slowly bring yourself up. Maybe shake the legs out, shake the arms out. Let's take a second set. Set yourself up. Big toe to opposite heel. Up all 10 toes. On your inhale, send your arms out. And on your exhale, bend into the knees as you come down to where you left off now. Draw those shoulder blades back. Keep the fingertips active, reaching forwards. Inhale. Exhale, come down a little bit deeper. Good. Now one more breath. Good, Jill. Inhale. Exhale. Well done. Come back out. Little shake out. And bring your big toes to touch. Hands to your heart. Eagle pose. Press the palms together. Come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. On your inhale, send your arms out to the side. And on your exhale, bring your left arm under and bring your right arm up and over. If you can, get the palms to touch here. If that's not available, just grab for your shoulders, okay? Take an inhale. And as you exhale, lift up your left leg. Press down into your standing foot. Find your balance. Inhale. As you exhale, send your butt back. So sit back as if you're sitting in your chair. Bend into the standing leg. Good. Inhale. On your exhale, sit low and then wrap this top leg over. Make sure that the hip doesn't drop. So lift up your hips, so both hips are even. If you can, get that foot to wrap around the back of the leg. And with each exhale, we're going to sit low and try to square the hips towards the front. So you can even bring your hands to your hips here to help you make sure the hips come square. Now one more breath in here. Exhale, come down deep. Good. Slowly come back out. Legs to have a little shake out. Hands to heart. Feet together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your nose. Slow down the breath. On your inhale, send your arms out. On your exhale, bring your right arm under, bring your left arm up and over. Palms to touch. Make sure your shoulders are level. Make sure that your elbows aren't sitting on your chest, okay? So lift the elbows off your chest, extend them forwards. Inhale. Exhale, lift up your right leg now. Press down into standing foot. Keep those elbows lifted away from the chest. Inhale. Exhale, sit back. Bend into the standing leg. Inhale. Exhale, wrap the top leg over. Woo. Now one side's going to be stronger than the other. See if you can wrap the foot around. If not, just squeeze those thighs together. Each exhale, sitting low, squaring the hips towards the front, keeping the elbows high and lifted, keeping them off your chest. One more breath. Exhale. Well done. Come out, take water if you need. Open a window if you like. Standing head to knee, bring the big toes to touch, bring your hands to your heart, take a breath, inhale, exhale through your nose. Inhale, exhale, lift up your left leg, press down into standing, big toe, pinky toe in middle of the heel. Now on your inhale, interlace your fingers and bring them around your left knee. Now you can always use a wall if you find it hard with the balance here. Now draw the shoulders back, open the chest, and then glue your biceps to your ribs here, okay? With this ankle, a little circle if it needs. Get a bit of clicks, and then relax the foot. Inhale. On your exhale, hug your knee towards your chest. Keep open through the chest, draw the shoulders back, keep the arms gluing to your body. Careful, you're not leaning back here. You're keeping a straight spine throughout. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Bring the knee a little bit closer towards the chest. Don't worry if it's far away. With practice, it will come closer, I promise you. Inhale. Exhale, pull, keep open through the chest. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. Good, release. Give the standing leg a little shake out, both legs a little shake out. Other side. Together, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, lift up your right leg now. Lengthen through the crown of the head. The important thing is to keep grounded to that standing foot before you go anywhere, okay? So make sure you have that foundation. Then interlace your fingers around this knee. Draw the shoulders back, open the chest. Really activate your biceps here, okay? Little circle through this ankle. Relax the foot. Inhale. As you exhale, hug your knee towards your chest. Keep those biceps glued to your body. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Can that knee come a little bit closer? No leaning back here. Remember, keep straight through the spine. One more breath. Exhale, pull. Good, well done. Bring yourself a little shake out. Bring the feet a little bit wider now. Just press your hands into the top of the above your knees even. Just check in with your lower back. Good. When you're ready, bring yourself back up for standing bow. We're going to bring the feet together. Give your shoulders some nice little rolls up and back here. Roll them forwards. And then allow the arms to rest by your side. In here. Exhale. Bring your left palm to face upwards out to the side. In here. Exhale, lift up your left leg, press into that standing foot in here. On your exhale, either grab for the inside or the outside of your foot. Now again, if you find it hard with the balance, you can bring yourself close to a wall and press your palm into the wall. Now, draw the knees together here, okay? So close the gap between the thighs and soften through the standing knee. On your inhale, send your right arm up. Bring your bicep back towards your ear. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the chest. Now, as you exhale, just kick the foot up and away. So keep the chest high, kick the foot up and away towards the back of the room. Keep the gap between the thighs very small. In here. Exhale, kick up a little bit more. Draw your left shoulder forwards. Relax your right shoulder. Keep the fingertips reaching forward, active. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, kick up. Don't worry if you fall out heavy. It's all good. When you fall out, you're challenging yourself. You're not just staying in your comfort zone. So don't be embarrassed about that. Pressing into your thighs. The bin men have arrived. Hopefully you can't hear them too much. Okay, the other side. So bring the big toes together. Relax the shoulders. Arms by your side. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your right palm to face upwards. Inhale. Exhale, lift up your right leg. Inhale. Now exhale, grabbing for either inside or the outside of your foot, whatever feels most natural for you, whatever is easier. Draw the knees together, soften through the standing knee, send your left arm up, bicep comes back towards the ear, take an inhale, and as you exhale, kick the foot up and away, keep the hips square. So this right hip will want to open out to the side. Draw it down so that it's facing towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, kick up and back. Now one more breath. See if you can go that little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, kick up. Good. Slowly come out. Well done. Press into those thighs. Maybe take a little ragdoll, bring the fingertips down to connect with the earth, and then grab for opposite elbows and sway from side to side here. How is the lower back feeling? Send it some love. Breathe out any tension, any frustration with your balance, with your postures. Very slowly start to stack up into your Tadasana. Roll your shoulders back. Now come to the back of your mat for standing T. Bring the feet together, bring your hands to your heart center, draw your shoulders back, lengthen through the crown of your head. On your inhale, send your arms up, steeple position your index fingers together, glue your head in between your biceps. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Now on your exhale, take the biggest step you can with your right foot. Press all the way into the right foot as you send the left foot up off the floor. You can bring hands to heart center into prayer. You can bring hands to hips, or you can bring arms by your side in aeroplane. I recommend hands to hips because this is going to help you notice if your left hip is slightly higher than the other. So soften through the right knee, don't lock back in that knee, and then very, very slowly engage your core and start to send your chest down towards the earth. Send the crown of the head forwards. Now you should be able to notice if the left hip feels higher than the right, so you can just draw it down ever so slightly. Point those left toes towards the back of the room. Try to lift the left leg a little bit higher. Try to drop the chest down a little bit lower. Lengthen through the crown of the head. One more breath. On your inhale, step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Well done. Hands to your heart. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. Other side. On your inhale, send your arms up. People position your index fingers together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, biggest step you can with this left foot. All the way on the left foot. Send the right foot up. Choose wherever your hands are going. Soften through the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, very, very slowly. Start coming down. Pull your belly button in and up towards your spine. Draw the right hip down. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Lengthen those right toes towards the back. And your right leg a little bit higher. Drawing the chest down, drawing the shoulders back. One more breath. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back. Hands to heart. Take a drink of water if you need. Let's take wide leg forward fold now. So take as wide a stance as possible with your feet. Your feet are parallel, facing forward. Bring your hands to your heart center into prayer. On your inhale, send your arms out. And on your exhale, very slowly start to fold forward. Now, keep a soft bend in the knees. And you might get halfway and you might want to stay there, bringing your hands to your hips. Or if it's available, bring the fingertips to press into the floor or the palms. Keep them about shoulder width distance. Let the head go. If you can, widen the stance with the feet. You can bring the feet even wider out, but keep all the weight in the balls of the feet rather than the heels. Bend through the knees slightly. Eventually, crown of the head is going to connect with the floor here. Stretching through the groin, the hamstrings. Breathe in. One more breath. Slowly take your time. If you widen the stance with the feet, walk the feet back in closer. Now bend to the knees. Bring hands to your hips and try to come up with a flat back, with a straight spine as you come up. Good. Now keep that wide stance with your feet and turn your foot out towards the side. The heels should either be in line or this heel will be in line with the middle of the back arch. Extended side angle, torso and hips face towards the front. Inhale, arms come out. Exhale, bend into this knee. Keep this knee at 90 degrees. On top of the ankle, you can widen the stance slightly if that's available. And then send your elbow or your forearm to press into your thigh. Keep that knee at 90 degrees. This arm, you can either take a half bind, wrapping it round the back. You can bring the arm up at 12 o'clock, or you can send the fingertips overhead. You choose which one feels best. Perhaps looking up towards the ceiling, drawing those ribs to face up. So you're spinning the ribs round. And nice and active through your legs. Keep the back toes pressing down into the floor. One more breath. Slowly bring yourself back up. Turn this foot in. Other foot setting up for the other side. Inhale, send the arms out. Exhale, bend Do you need to readjust the stance? Do you need to widen the stance here? Engage your core, tuck your tailbone under and here. Exhale, other side. You choose half bind, arm up at 12, or fingertips. Keep them forward, nice, Yvonne. Keep that knee on top of the ankle. Send the ribs up, open towards the ceiling. Keep nice and strong, don't collapse into your body here. Good, slowly coming up. Turn the foot in, step or jump, the feet together, hands to your heart. Take a little sip of water. And then come to lie down on the floor in a rebound Shavasana, so just a very short Shavasana. Arms and legs wide, hands to face up. Take a big inhale, take a big exhale through the mouth. How does your body feel? "30 minutes into your morning practice, over halfway actually, through. Scan the body from the crown of the head to the toes. And then bring the right knee into your chest, bring left knee into your chest, give yourself a little cuddle, rock from left to right, massaging your lower back that's been working so hard this morning. Circling in one direction, circling in the other direction. Now interlacing your fingers around your knees, or grabbing your opposite wrist around your knees, or grabbing your opposite elbows around your knees if that's available. Let the toes, the feet relax, let the tailbone sink down into the earth. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, pull. One more breath. Exhale, hug the knees down towards your chest. Release, curl into a ball on your right side. Use your right arm as a cushion. Chin to chest. And press your hand into the earth as you come up. Preparing for a seated forward fold now. We're going to send the legs forwards and flex the toes towards you. So keep all the toes facing towards you. You can have some space between the feet here, and invite you to take a soft micro bend in the knees, okay? This is a stretch for your hamstring as well as your lower back. So on your inhale, send your arms up, and as you exhale, lengthen the fingertips forward, hinging from the hips. Now, you can maybe grab for your shins, for your ankles, or maybe you can grab for the feet, hook the big toes, wherever you are. Hold on, okay? Soft bend through the knees. Now, looking towards the big toes, making sure all those toes are facing towards you. Inhale in. On your exhale, lengthen your nose towards your big toes. Draw your shoulders back so they're not hunching forwards. Inhale. Exhale, pull. If the hamstrings are tight, take an even bigger bend through the knees. Now, last two breaths, look towards your knees. Now, let the head go. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Can that chest come a little bit closer towards the thighs? One more. Exhale, pull. Slowly coming up. Bringing yourself now into Cobra. So we're going to lie down on our tummies. Bring your fingertips in line with the top of your shoulders. Bring your forehead down to rest on the floor. Draw the shoulders back, tuck the arms in, the elbows with the ribs, and keep some distance between the feet. Keep the tops of the feet pressing into the earth, but lift the kneecaps off the floor. Lose that connection. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift your chest, your head. Keep your hands pressing into the floor. Keep a long line through the neck. So we continue to look down towards the mat here, ladies. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Press the palms into the earth. Keep the elbows glued to the ribs. Shoulders draw back. Now one more breath. Exhale, lift. Slowly come down. Left ear on the mat, arms by your side. Hands to face up, big toes touch. Heels flop out. Checking in with your lower back here. How is the breath this morning? Locust pose, bring the forehead back to rest on the yoga mat. Arms out to the side, palms face downwards now. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press all the fingers together. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze the muscles in your arms, squeeze the muscles in your legs. Lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your legs, lift your thighs off the mat. Keep everything engaged. Reach fingertips and toes towards the back. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Lift the arms, lift the legs, lift the thighs. Point the toes, looking down. One more breath. Exhale, lift. Slowly coming down. Right ear on the mat, arms by your side. Big toes touch. Heels flop out. Wiggle the hips from side to side. Last back bend, your choice. You can take Superman where the arms reach forward, and on the inhale you lift everything up as we did in Locust, or you can take floor bow. If you're taking floor bow, move with me. We're bending the knees, grabbing for the sides of the feet or the ankles, drawing the knees in a little bit closer together, taking an inhale, and as you exhale, either kicking your feet into your hands in your floor bow or taking your Superman. In floor bow, open your chest, looking forward or up if that's okay for the neck. Inhale, exhale, kick, and lift some ribs off the floor. One more breath. Exhale, kick up. Slowly come down. Left ear on the mat, arms by your side. Bringing the hands underneath your shoulders. Push back into a child's pose. Big toes touch, knees wide to the side of the yoga mat. Send the hips back. Send the arms forward. Checking in with hips, lower back, and your upper back here in your shoulders. Wiggle the jaws, taking a yawn, taking an exhale breath, whatever you need. And lifting your head, walking your hands back up towards your knees. Let's take a little spinal twist before we move into our Shavasana. Send the legs forwards. Now bring your right ankle to cross over your left knee. Left toes are active, flexing towards you. Right fingertips, press them into the mat, so quite close to your body. Play around with where feels best for you. We want to straighten through the spine here. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left elbow, press it on top of your right knee and turn and twist and look over your shoulder. Twist from the middle of the back, ladies, not from your upper back and your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, twist from middle back. One more breath on this side. Twist. Slowly come forwards. Press your hands into the left side. Take a little counter twist. Coming up, swapping sides. Bringing the left ankle over the right knee. Bring your left fingertips behind you. Spine is straight. Right toes are flexed towards you. Inhale. Right arm comes up. Exhale. Right elbow to left knee. Make sure both sit bones are pressing down. Look over your shoulder. Draw the shoulders down and away. Rinse everything out. One more breath. Coming forwards, little counter twist. Press the hands into the right side. Well done, ladies. Shavasana. So bring yourself down. The arms and legs wide. Close down the eyes. A few minutes of relaxation before you start your day. You've definitely earned this, so try to stay present. Take a long inhale. Take a big cleansing exhale. Enjoy your Shavasana. Come back to your breath. How are you breathing now in comparison to when you first arrived onto the mat this morning? And how does your body feel? How is the mind? Take a deep inhale. Take an even deeper exhale. Start to bring movement to fingers and toes. Turning wrists and ankles, moving the head from side to side. Bring the feet together, arms above your head, big full morning body stretch. Stretching in both directions. Hugging the knees into the chest, giving yourself a well done hug for taking this time this morning for you. Rocking and circling. Curl into a ball on left or right side, whichever side feels most intuitive to you. Take a moment there, observing how you feel. And pressing your hand into the earth as you come up to a comfortable seat, eyes to close, hands to heart center in prayer in Anjali Mudra. Bow down towards your heart, acknowledging your practice, acknowledging the others who shared the energy with you this morning, this virtual space. Take an inhale, take a cleansing exhale. Thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye chakra, sealing in your practice, your intention or your dedication. Namaste, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, for your energy and your participation. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Well done, everybody.